Tarot by the Bay, I'm David. Okay, just had my live stream with Marina, and this question came up at the end, and I think it really deserves its own reading. Trump, his $175 million bond got rearranged such that it's in a money market in a Schwab account. The Liberty, I'm forgetting the name of that Mr. Hankey's company there. They're overseeing the bond. They're overseeing that account, and they have control over the money in there. Now, what was kind of weird was the way it was set up before. Nobody really had control of the account. Actually, Donald Trump had control of the account, and he could take money out of that account and then put other things of value into the account, not a Schwab account, just an account. And Mr. Hankey and his company had 48 hours to respond to that. And it almost made me feel like he would put money in there, like he took money to put in that account to satisfy the courts, and then he would start taking the money out and replacing it with other things like property, such that at the end of the day, he would have been able to put up his collateral in property that probably has multiple lien holders on it than his actual cash. Okay? So that's kind of where we're at with this. And then, Letitia James is on top of it, and they did all the things and said, no. We're going to keep that $175 million in this account, and we want monthly statements. Okay. Now, Libby of Meister Tarot, mwah! Love you, Libby. She did a reading on that $175 million bond again yesterday. Now, both she and I, or 2 days ago, both she and I missed on that one. I think we both saw that their judge was going to say, you got to be kidding me. No, ain't happening. Well, right now, they're working on it. So she did a reading on it, and not to steal too much of her thunder, but she still has a hard time seeing it coming through. And as she was doing her reading, the way the cards are coming out and her interpretation of it was that it's like somebody forwarded the money, lent the money, provided the money, with the understanding that it would be given back to them. It was only like a temporary thing. The analogy I gave is, it's like your roommate asking to borrow your Mercedes-Benz car to go pick up his date to take her on a date. One-time thing, sure, not a problem. But now, this date expects him to pick her up in this car and drive her around every day. Take her to school, take her to work, take her to her family's house, such that this guy is now driving your car 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it's like if you lent your car to somebody for a weekend and now they don't want to give it back. It's like, that wasn't part of the deal. I want my car back. Come on. And it sounded like for the money that was that Trump might have used for this bond belonged to somebody else, and they wanted their money back. And it came up, can you imagine if he took money out of like Barron's trust or Melania's accounts and used that as the collateral for his bond, so that he doesn't get his properties taken away while he's appealing the New York civil judgment. And it would just kind of jaw-dropping, he wouldn't. Let's find out if he would. Entertainment purposes only. Did Donald reach into the cookie jar belonging to his son or his wife and take their money and use it as part of his bond to prevent his properties from being seized? Entertainment purposes only. Oh no! If he did, that scheme's gonna fly like a lead balloon. Oh, we got the tower moment here. I hope that's not the case. Oh, good Lord, I hope that's not the case. That would be... It's the exact thing a narcissist would do. This is my money. It doesn't matter if it's in Barron's account. It doesn't matter if it's in your account. You got this money from me. I need it. What's the problem here? I was going to pay you back. Crossed with the Six of Swords. Kind of that ultimatum. Maybe Melania wasn't going to... You take money from Melania or her child, she doesn't have many recourses. Pay it back or I'm leaving. If you want your life to be calm again, you better pay that money back. Oh God, he took it from the mother. Oh my God. The Empress is it's a woman, feminine energy, taking care of everybody, pregnant with possibility, because there's a pregnant woman here, making sure everybody has enough. Now, normally this would be a great card for making sure your kids, their trusts are funded, their colleges are funded, they've got money for school and clothing and stuff like that. No, just making sure everybody's taken care of. On the low energy, this is laziness and entitlement. You can picture Donald Trump basically saying, this money was mine. I don't care if it's in your name. This was my money. It came from me. You would have no money if you weren't married to me. So I took it. And here's a necklace that she has to sell. Just sell 1 million of these $245 necklaces for Mother's Day and you'll have your money back. Oh God, did he take her money? Oh, that's not good. You got the mother and the child in the boat here too. Oh dear God. The truth. Okay, Sun card in the past. Somewhere in this process, either he had this great idea to do this, or he convinced her he was going to do this, and it was fine because, he was going to pay her back. It was just a short-term thing with this money. But now that the judge has ruled that this cash has to stay in that account, it's going to undo this deal. I think Libby was absolutely right in thinking that this deal may not be a done deal, and that somebody's lent some money and wanted it back. Oh my God. If he steals from Melania, he may not need presidential immunity. She might need first wife immunity, first lady immunity. Oh God. Current situation is the King of Swords. Yeah, that judgment's been made on this bond. Did I happen to say for entertainment purposes only? Entertainment purposes only. I could be completely and utterly off with this. But that judgment's been made, and that money is now, if they're going to use this bond, that money is now locked in. They haven't completed it. So if this is her money, she better torpedo this deal really quick, or else she's never going to see that money again. Because Donald Trump's not exactly the kind of guy who pays people back. You know what I mean? Overarching, speaking of paying people back, the overarching energy is the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to pay you back. Don't worry about the money. I got this. You'll get your money. It'll be fine. Honey, don't take Donald J. Trump stock. Don't take the Trump Media Group stock. That's going to be a bad investment coming forward. He needed the money. And I think the King of Swords is him. He took the money. This is mine. I'm taking it. And I needed it. What's the problem here? Oh, honestly, I can't. I would have had a hard time stacking the deck and getting these cards. The lesson to be learned is the betrayal. I wouldn't be surprised if he took money out of Barron's trust too. He needed the money. It's my money. I'm taking it. I'm going to pay it back. I swear. I'll pay it with interest. Very powerful interest. Good God. Betrayal. He didn't tell the truth. He lied. He has no intention of paying it back. It's just an inconvenient truth at that point. What's the outcome here? Judgment. Oh, God. This is not good. Could you imagine if she went public saying that Donald Trump took money out of his wife and his kids' accounts to pay for this? The billionaire, the multi-billionaire. Could you imagine the scandal? What would the MAGA people say for something like that? Would they rationalize, say, well, it's his money? Or it's like, this was money set aside for our son. This is, this is my money, and he took it. He took it without permission. Why would a billionaire need to raid his kid's piggy bank, raid his wife's checkbook to pay his bills? That's not a good look. This trial, well, obviously this is the New York civil trial. This New York criminal trial is going to give us all sorts of insight on Donald Trump. Again, he can't stay awake. He's incontinent. And people are going to find out all of his horrible secrets. And now, again, with the bond being lowered from $465 million to $175 million so that he could post that, or I should say the judgment to prevent him from having his property seized, requiring $175 or $175 million or $175 million bond. Trump is saying that he's got $500 million in cash, yet he won't put up that $500 million. Was it his cash? Was it Melania and Barron's cash? What's mine? What's yours is mine. It's ours, dear. Ours. Okay. Judgment. Sort of a yes or no spirit. Did he take money from his wife or his son Barron? Queen of Swords. This is the same card that came up in my reading with Marina. It's like she found out. Melania found out. It said, "You're giving this money back now." I was going to do a 4-carder. I'm doing more on this one now. Oh, God. She's so ready to go. Foolish of him to do that. Taking Barron, it could have been taking money from Barron too. Both her and her son. Oh, God. This is the money that he needs to start his journey. He just turned 18 too. Which I'm assuming we make the assumption that he has a trust and it's fully funded at 18. But, oh, God. And there he is sitting underneath there. It's mine. It's my money. What are you talking about? It's not his money. It's my money. Oh, God. He took money from definitely took money from his son. I think he took money from his wife too. Don't mess with this woman's son. Oh, man. Do not mess with that. She's not the type that fools around. This card was there too. 6 of coins. The money that was set aside for the two of them, the mother and the son, from the wealthy man, and now he's going to give him crumbs. There was a lot of money there. Now there's not a lot of money there. He took it. Current situation, the 3 of Pentacles, the backroom deals going on. He's, I think taking stealing from Peter to pay Paul, that type of thing. And the other thing is funny is, mention that Trump never likes to use his own money for anything. So if money was earmarked for Barron, even though Trump will act like it's his own money, it's not his own money, it's Barron's money. So yeah, he'll use that. He'll use Melania's too. If he had promised them some property, he probably put that property up, or he took a loan on it, or put a lien. There's a lien on it. Nothing's ever clean with this guy. Shady backroom stuff going on. Did he take her money? Knight of Cups. False friend. maybe he snuck some paperwork on her that she wasn't expecting, but there is shenanigans going on with this. We have a messenger here too. This might be just that, don't worry about it, I'm going to pay you back type of thing. But lesson to be learned is the hermit. She found out. She found out about the backroom deals. Somebody probably either alerted her or spilled the tea with her, and she found out what was going on. Three of Cups. I think she's going to get it back. I think this is also, you better get, it's like, here's this backroom dealings, and she said, made it very clear, under no uncertain circumstances, I'm going to go forward with this story. Everybody's going to find out what you've done. And, this is going to be the end of you if they find out. So you have a choice. Return this money that you took, or people are going to find out. I think she's going to get her money back. But I would not be surprised for a second if Libby was right on this one and this bond deal gets delayed or falls apart by the end of the week. I would not be surprised about that. Let's ask. Okay. How will this impact the bond deal? Will the bond deal still go through by the end of the week? Is it going to get delayed? What's the energy with this bond deal? God, I couldn't even imagine doing that. Who does that? Well, he would. I couldn't do that, but he would. Again, entertainment purpose only. I could be so freaking far off base with this one. Again, what do I know? I'm just some random dude on the internet throwing tarot cards, coming up with outlandish conspiracy theories about a very wealthy American in the form of Donald Trump and the piles of cash he has lying around, suggesting that he might actually take money from his 18-year-old son and his wife. What do I know? What was the question going to be again? I get into my little disclaimers there. Will the bond deal fall through? What's going to happen with the bond deal? Three of Wands. He's waiting for more money to come in. It's like that replacement fund. Like, okay, we're just going to leave your money in there, and I'm going to replace it with other money coming in. Or this could just be that he's been waiting for this. How's this deal coming through? Three of Wands, waiting for something to come in. And it needs to come in quick. Like really, really fast. And there he is again on the bottom. He's trying to wheel and deal this. He might ask for some delays. He can't. It's almost like time is running out. They're supposed to have this done by Friday, and I wouldn't be surprised if they fail to file documents that they're supposed to file on by a certain time, because that'll buy him more time, more delays, and stuff like that. Oh God, here we go again. In the past, it's that money. Taking that money that didn't belong to him. It's in the past. Does he have to return it? He took it. He took it without them knowing. Not good. Will this deal go through? The Emperor. Is this the judge? Is this the person he's trying to get money from? I think this is the judge. The judge basically saying, okay, we'll make the changes. Now we've got this new deal going through here, and you've got another 3 days to get this thing done. It's Tuesday as I record this, and I think the stuff is supposed to be done by Friday. Overarching energies, the Eight of Swords, trapped, victimed, hostage. It's like the judge's orders holding Trump hostage. He can't get that money out of there. And there's no way to get it out and get this deal going all the way through. This deal is really on a knife's edge here. as it's going, as it is right now. It really is on the edge of a knife. Lesson to be learned is the moon card. Oh, God. There's stuff going on. There are shenanigans going on. Shenanigans going on that the judge is not aware of. Trump bought himself some extra time, and he's trying to stick the landing, but he's running out of time really fast. It has to do with the funding, and maybe Melania's funding. Oh God, nope. This deal's done. I'm on board with Libby on this one. Something happens that's going to undo this deal, and it's all on Trump. You know, it's what? It's, again, Tuesday night. What time is it? 7:56. Honestly, I had a hard time understanding why this bond deal would go through in the first place. I said it wasn't going to go through. And then they had the court case, and it looked like with some changes it was going to go through. Maybe it still does. I could still be really off base on this one. But man, oh man, if this doesn't go through and we start getting the details as to why, this is going to be juicy. We'll temper our expectations. Things might happen where, he lands on his feet. But right now, with the Ten of Swords outcome, it doesn't seem like it. Don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up too high yet. I'm sorry if I keep downplaying it and saying I'm wrong or something like that, but I don't want to get your hopes up and then have them dashed. And that's the problem with hope, is that it can lead to disappointment. But looking at the energy around this, we may not have seen the last of this $175 million bond issue with the courts. Let's leave it at that, okay? Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your likes, shares, comments, everything you do to feed the YouTube algorithm so my video makes it out to a wider audience. To folks discovering this channel recently or for the first time, welcome to the channel. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.